Excuse my PJs. I'm not dressing up for this. My pants fell down. That's embarrassing. To say the least, this is going to be interesting. This is what is next. That's what I am doing now. Hey guys, so I am vlogging right now, obviously, because I think what I'm going to do for this video is do a combination of vlogging and a combination of showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. I am creating my Jasmine costume. It's definitely going to be a long process, and I want to kind of take you guys along with it, but I don't want to show you every single thing I'm doing and just have like music over top of it or have like a voiceover. I want to actually be talking to you guys. I'll kind of fill you in as I go. So this is kind of my plan that I devised a little while ago on just how I want to execute what I am doing. So the pants, so it's going to be really loose and I'm going to drop crotch, and then there's going to be an elasticated waist right there and then elasticated parts at the bottom, and it's all going to be very loose and very flowy. The shirt that I'm going to make, I kind of took inspiration from this picture that I found online. So it's going to have just a plain section right there, a strip that's going to be gathered with a little piece in the center. So my fabric choices, it's coming off a little bit less bright on camera, but even though I'm like using like natural lighting from the windows, but it's a nice teal color. It does not stretch, and I got 3 yards of this. And then for the bottom of the pants, see this elasticated right here, I'm using a thinner elasticated gold sequin thing. I picked up a yard of that. And then for the waistband, I'm using a really thick elasticated for the waistband. And then just as a little detail, I picked up this. So that does not have any stretch to it. And then I just picked up some elastic. Okay guys, so I kind of cheated. I found this old pattern that I had from a while back, but it basically makes PJ pants. And then I kind of cut and altered the pattern just to make it more drop crotch and more loose on me, because essentially that's what I want. So next, after I created my little pattern thing, I just cut it out, and now I'm going to place it right atop my fabric and pin it and cut out 2 of them. So these pants actually should not take that long to do.
Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, okay. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious.
I have my 2 legs. Pants are really not that hard to make. If you want to make like a tight fitted pant, good luck with that. But if you're just out to make like sweatpants, it's not that hard. Before I start sewing something, is I always watch Project Runway because it gets me inspired. So I'm like, yeah, I have motivation to sew stuff now. Okay, so I finished cutting out the pant legs, and then I put little pins up along the pant leg. It's hard to explain. I'm so bad at like explaining and showing stuff. But so now I'm just going to sew the pant legs together, and when I'm done I will have like 2 tubes of fabric. I'll show you when I'm done.
We're all bored. We're all so tired of everything. We wait for trains that just aren't coming. We show off our different scarlet letters. Trust me, mine is better. We're so young, but we're on the road to ruin. We played.
So I have both of my legs completely sewn. So I took one pant leg and I turned it inside out so that the fancy side is on the outside and the seam is like tucked underneath. See how this has a nice clean seam versus the underside, which does not? So it's like this, so the clean seam is on the outside. And then this piece that has a clean seam on the outside, I'm shoving that in the other one, which the seam is on the outside. And it's all dirty. So that the fancy sides all together.
Where do the
So this line all along here is the crotch line. The reason it's so big is because I want these to be drop-waisted. Now I'm just sewing the two pieces together. The point of this video isn't really to show you how I did stuff, but basically kind of just to document what I did. So I just want to clear that up. So I hope you guys don't feel bad that you're not actually getting like a DIY. This is exactly how you do every single step. So sorry. So I have my legs all sewn together. After I make this last little stitch, then I will have actual pants. I was supposed to sew these together, wasn't I? Wait, no, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Okay. I freaked out for a second there. They're pants, but they're huge. So imagine this like gathered and actually like fitting me. And then the rest of it is nice and large, as you can see. So I have my pants and my little trim, so now I'm just gonna like figure out how much of this I need, and then I will be able to gather it. Now my pants are twice the size of my waistband, because you see the waistband is like really stretchy, so I don't actually need that much.
You know where to find me.
So I finished the seam for the pants, and they are a little bit wonky, but it was my first time like figuring out how to gather them. But basically what I ended up doing is I stretched the fabric like as wide as I possibly could, and then I sewed that, so it ended up giving like a nice little gathered effect. So it kind of gathered. It's messy, but it's a process. So next, what is left to do are the pant legs, and then they're kind of going to be worn a little bit up higher. So I finished my pants, and they ended up looking like this, and my belly button's like right there, so they're definitely very high-waisted. The only thing is that the pants are so big that you can't even see the little elastic things in the bottom. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. These are the sleeves that I'm working on. What I did was just take some rectangles and I sewed the two sides of them to make a little tube, and then I just finished the sleeves off. So these are the sleeve things that I put on the arms. All they did different was add the little elasticated thing so it wouldn't fall off. So next what I did is I measured from right below my bust about 6 inches, and then from one side to the other. So I traced those measurements out on a piece of fabric and I pinned it, and now I'm going to cut it out.
Yeah.
So now I just cut it out. My next piece of fabric, which is going to be this part right here, and then there's going to be a little piece that goes to kind of gather it. So I made this part right here, and what I did is I cut the same sized piece out twice, and then I sewed all along the outside so that when I flip it over, it's nice and clean, and I just wanted to have it kind of as a double layer. If you see how this gathers with the little piece in the center, I did that, which looks like this. It's not the exact same, but it definitely is close enough. But this right here is going to be sewn along a piece on the bottom. So the front of my top is now finished. It looks like this. Basically what I did with this fabric, this was the 2 pieces that I had earlier, and I kind of sewed around the perimeter except one side, flipped it, and then I sewed them together on the back. So now I'm creating the back of the top. So I took a rectangle of fabric and I have doubled it up, attach it to the front of that. That's kind of as a reference. And the reason the back is significantly wider than the top is because I'm going to be putting an elastic around the top part of it and then the bottom part, so it's going to fit actually. So I need excess fabric so it actually gathers and looks right. So this is where my top is at now. I just sewed part of the side up, not all of it. I just want to figure out exactly how much I need to sew and where, just because the bust is going to be wider than the part below it. So I just need to figure that out right now. I have come to the realization that because this is a fitted piece and I'm working with a fabric that does not stretch, I must put in a zipper. So luckily I had a zipper. It doesn't match, but it's in the back anyway. So I'm just putting that in right now. So that's that, but the top, the front piece looks really nice. I just need to put a zipper on it so I can actually try it on. It's like 9:30 at night and I've been working on this on and off all day. So, I'll see you in the next update. Sorry for kind of leaving you hanging. The last time I think I was explaining the zipper fiasco yesterday, because today's Saturday now. I worked on it all Friday. And then I did a few more little things, but what I did next was just add a little trim along the top. I just thought that would kind of make the rest of the outfit. I don't know where this glow is coming from. It's kind of weird. But I fixed the zipper. The zipper was causing me great issues. So I tucked my top into these pants. My belly button is right about there for reference. And I just have these shoes from Charlotte Russe that I'm wearing. Very nice and comfortable. My feet are really cold though. It was about 50 degrees, I say, so it was kind of cold. And I have leggings underneath these pants, so I'm not too cold. The top kept like slipping down, so I had to safety pin it to a bandeau, like a nice high ponytail, and then wrap some of like this fabric along it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any sort of suggestions and things you want to see down below, and I will see you guys next Saturday.
And I can hardly hear all of this music I don't listen to, and I don't